Hello students, today we will discuss about media and democracy and advertisement. The media is an important source of information through its news segments, entertainment, and allows for exchange of ideas, suggestions, and comments. The media is not only an important source of new ideas and opinion, but also for entertainment. You would realize how important a role is played by a media in our lives. Imagine no newspaper, no television, no radio, no internet. It would be impossible to get any information about what is happening in your region or around the world. So, let us see what mass media is all about and how it works. The role of media in democracy. So, the enlightened citizen and sound public opinion are essential for the proper functioning of a democracy. In addition to providing information in the form of news, the media also give us a wide range of opinions and analysis on important issues. It also promotes accountability in public life. Role of media in democracy. In a democracy, the media has an important role. In a democracy like India, people have a fundamental right to speech, which means they have the right to express their views freely. So, this becomes a very strong force, and if the media is used correctly to express their views of the public to the government, then it can help the government to take decisions which are desired by the people. It can help the government to bring awareness about schemes and policies to the masses. And it also covers many aspects of our lives, uh, including political, social, economic, and cultural. Government policy and programs. Government can make people aware of things like compulsory education act, right to information, pulse polio program, such policies. So such news are informative and people can know what the government is doing for their welfare. It can also work the other way and bring to the notice of the government the failures of any policy or any discontentment which the people may be facing. So if you see the news on television, you may notice that sometimes the news shows the people telling how they are facing shortage of water, electricity, or poor sanitation. Thus, the hardship are conveyed to the government. In the newspapers also, there are columns where individual views from the public are published and can be read by all. So such a news reaches the government and they take necessary action to remove these problems as early as possible. Objectives of the media: separation of news from opinion. Mass media, it conveys ideas and thoughts of some people, whereas the audience is huge. This can at times be misleading and misinterpreted. People may get swayed by the ideas or opinion which may be their personal liking and belief. While on the other hand, it is responsibility of the media to be fair, unbiased, and balanced. On the other hand, the members of the society should be careful and mature enough to critically assess the information and make their own decision. Separation of news and business interest. The media should separate the news and the business interest. If the two get mixed up, it may interfere with the media's responsibility towards people at large. Not to get one-sided accounts of events, it has to be fair. Give both the sides of report with good. Let give them chance to speak about their side of truth. Give only reports that are based on facts. Give only reports that are based on facts, evidence, and proofs. Avoid distortion of news. The media should never resort to sensationalism. Avoid distortion of news means they should not give importance to more spices in the news. It should be clear. It should be based on reality. Social responsibility. The media has an enormous social responsibility besides its duty to provide an accurate and detailed account of events. The media should also provide a forum for people to share their views and ideas, and it should uphold the values of the society. Act as a forum for discussion. Wherever required, hold discussion and give opinion on the same so that people can understand news or the subject of the news better. It also serves to give viewers various perspectives and opinions about any particular topic. The discussion may be on rising prices, policy of the government, social issues like the food you eat in the, uh, the state of water distribution, crime in the city, etc. So, create public opinion. The media is an effective tool to create public opinion on issue by improving awareness among the masses and also um, masses about things they may not be aware of. A sound public is the backbone of the democracy. The media forms public opinion by giving live coverage of events and updating news in news channels on televisions and in the newspapers. Development means development for the better, communicating for the better. The mass media plays an important role in communicating the change and upholds social causes. Using the mass media, people's attitudes and habits can be changed. Um, they because they are planning the fight against gender inequality and promotes girls' right, so they can have brought some attitudinal shift in society thoughts about women's equality and empowerment. Then corruption is the use of public office for personal gain, hence it is a wrong practice and an injustice to the nation. So media plays a key role to contain corruption. The media also brings the public to the street to fight for the cause and bring justice, so it upholds the values of the society. But dealing with the power of information, some media firms may become centers of economic and political power. In such cases, they are likely to place their private interest above public interest. So there is a need to regulate the media so that it can give priority to the public interest. For this, the media has evolved a set of principle or code of conduct for itself. These are the certain code of conduct. Seek truth and report it. Seek truth, find truth and report it as it is. No changes in them, no distortion of news. Minimize harm. Act independently. Autonomy should be there, which means the freedom to act according to one's conscience and professional judgment. Act independently. Then be accountable, which means one fulfills his or her responsibility and answerable to his act. Impartiality, which refers to no favoring one side or the other. Minimize harm. Impartiality, they should be fair. They should not favor any one side or the other. And if media establishment are financially dependent on political parties or business houses, then they may have the freedom to operate as they ought. They may not have the freedom to operate as they ought to. So their loyalty to and accountability will be towards these parties, mm, and not towards the public. So this hampers the media's responsibility towards the society. So media's basic responsibility is to serve public, not to political parties. Advertising. What does it mean? Advertising means advertising refers to the promotion of goods, service, companies, and ideas through a medium, usually by an identified sponsor or agent. Every advertisement seeks to convey a specific message about a thing or an idea. So, advertising it involves mass media like newspapers, magazines, radio, television, internet, and some of the media that carry various advertisements. So, advertising is a form of communication between the seller or a product and its buyer. It's basically it persuades the people to buy their product. There are different types of advertising. Advertising has two basic purposes: to inform and to persuade. Although these purposes are different, they are present in all the advertisements. Advertising can be of different kinds: commercial advertising, social advertising, and political advertising. Commercial advertising can commercial for products and services. Commercial advertisement is done primarily to promote products and services. It uses a variety of media for this purpose. You can see them on the billboards, printed flyers, in magazine, newspaper, radio, taxi cab doors and roof mounts, trains, subway platforms, the reverse of tickets and recipients, and so on. So they are basically, it is commercial advertisement, and they were persuading and to earn maximum amount of profit. They were making these kind of advertisement. Social advertisement. The advertising techniques used to promote commercial goods and services can also be used to inform, educate, and motivate the public about non commercial issues such as human equality, health hygiene, energy conservation, deforestation, and so on. So, such advertising is called social or public service advertising. Advertising in its non commercial form can be a powerful educational tool. It is capable of reaching out to and motivating a large number of people. Social institutions, including religious and voluntary organizations, use advertising to communicate certain message to the public. These may include messages of faith, compassion, service, charity towards needy, health, education, patriotism, tolerance, and so on. Thus, through conservative and helpful messages, social advertising attempts to educate and motivate people. Political advertising. Political advertising is one of the means by which political parties, candidates, and other social active groups reach out to people, especially during the time of election. So, political ads communicate political issues to the public. These can be either to urge people to elect a candidate in the election or to promote a set of ideas or policies. You may have seen political advertising in the form of poster, handbills, wall writings, radio, and TV messages. Objectives of advertisement. So, in general, commercial advertising is used to convey the availability of product, which can be a product or a service, and to provide information about the product. An important objective of advertising is to increase the demand for the product. It has three other specific objectives, and these are follows. Communicate information. Communicate information about a particular product, service, or brand, including announcing the launch of a product, where to purchase it, and how to use it. Persuade people to buy their product, attract them to have their product, to buy their product, so that they can earn maximum profit. Then keep the organization in public eye, so that they would be get popularized among the people, and the organization, it will be in the public eye all the time. So effective advertising, it increase the demand for a product and liking for the brand. It build trust and reputation for the brand. This function of advertising is called brand building, and once the brand is well established, it enjoy the ability to draw customer even without further advertising, and it is said to have a brand franchise. So, in today's session, we discussed media and democracy, the role of media in democracy, and advertisement, different types of advertisement: commercial, social, political advertisement, and the objectives of advertisement. Their objective is to communicate information about their product, then persuade people to buy, to inform them. The basic purpose of the advertising is to inform and to persuade people to buy their product, and always it should be in public eye, always it should be popular among the people, so that the product company or the advertising company, they can earn maximum number of profit from the product. So with this, today we wind up media and advertising session. Thank you, students.